Grand Blanc High School. Welcome back to another Fridays with Fray episode. You'll notice I have two wonderful guests here today with me. Actually, they're going to do a lot of the talking, and I'm going to get out of here. I got an important meeting to get to. But Detective Rouse from Grand Blanc City Police. He's been on campus for many years. He's a familiar face. Nurse O'Mara, who's been with us as well, I think since the times of COVID, and then she's hung around. So we're super fortunate to have both of them here. I brought them on today because of their expertise in one important area, vaping. Listen, out of control. It's got to stop, right? Standing in everybody's favorite place to do it, the bathrooms. From a school perspective, we're just so tired. The most frustrating part about me is, I know Miss Nurse O'Mara is going to talk about your implications to your health. Detective Rouse can talk about the legal implications. My thing is like the disrespect to peers. Your peers just want to go use the bathroom sometimes, and they don't want to have to walk through your poor choices to do so. Out of respect for each other, out of respect for your school and your peers, we need to change that behavior. We're going to keep working. We're going to keep trying to get that addressed, but we also want to educate. We want people to understand. I know most people probably know you can be suspended. You might have to do an online module class to learn some information. You might get a longer suspension if it happens again, but there's some other things we want to make sure people understand today as well. So, again, that's where my guests are here to talk to you about. They're going to inform you. And again, hopefully as a group, a collective effort, we can make some changes in this area to make the place better, not only for yourself, but also for your peers around you. So thank you for joining us today. Friends, I'm going to turn it over to you. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this from your place of expertise. And again, hopefully students, you get something valuable out of this. And we do start to see people making those positive changes. So thank you. I'm going to turn it over. Guys, thanks. I got to get out. Time to go to my meeting.
Hi guys, my name is Mrs. O'Mara. I'm one of the district nurses here. I'm at the high school and I do see a lot of kids who come to talk to me about vaping. I just wanted to give you a little information about how it impacts your health. Vapes themselves contain nicotine, heavy metals, and harmful chemicals that cause damage to your heart, lungs, and your brain. And that's important because your brain is still developing until age 25. So you're putting yourself at a higher risk for long-term damage to your health and also a higher risk for serious addiction. I've seen young, healthy athletes who are unable to perform at a high level because they're suddenly short of breath, they're coughing, they're jittery, they're unable to focus, all because of vaping, either because of nicotine use or nicotine withdrawal. I've also seen young kids who are regular vapors who become sick with just a regular cold, and they end up in the hospital because of the damage that has been caused from vaping. I know there have been kids as young as 15 who have actually died due to complications from vaping. So this is a serious thing that we want you to get help. We want you to know that there are resources to help you quit. You can, of course, talk to your parents. You can talk to your doctor. And at school, you can talk to any adults. The counselors and your nurses are here to help you with all of those resources to quit.
It's funny that you bring that up because I'll have conversations after I do my part in the criminal side of things, and I always recommend that kids Google popcorn lung.
Yes.
Because I know that that's a side effect of vaping. I ask them to go look at images of popcorn lung.
Yeah, please do. Google popcorn lung, and it shows you the exact damage that vaping does to your lungs. All of those harmful chemicals and metals vaporize and cause that permanent damage that you can't reverse. You need to stop vaping as soon as possible to prevent any further complications.
As far as the legal aspects go, vaping is illegal for anybody under the age of 21. You can't possess a vape, and when I say a vape, I mean whether it's the cart or the battery. If you possess either one of those on your person, somebody sees you handing it off, you're in violation, you're in possession of a vape device. What that means is you get a ticket, and it's a civil infraction ticket, so it's punishable by a fine, much like a speeding ticket would be. And so you'd have to go to court, pay the fine, and or go to court and deny the fact that you have one, which I would then come and testify that you did and go from there. As far as a first civil infraction ticket is punishable by a fine of somewhere between $100 and $150. The second one is between $300 and $400. And heaven forbid, if you chose to get a third one prior to your 21st birthday, that's punishable as a misdemeanor, which means you can go to jail for 93 days. I don't know about anybody else, but going to jail for vaping for 3 months doesn't seem worth it to me. As somebody that's taken people to jail, I don't really want to stay there for any longer than I have to.
Can't imagine.
That's really the punishment as far as the legal aspect is you pay fines, and then ultimately if you keep making the same poor decisions, you'll go to jail for it.
Quit vaping, kids. It's not good for you.
The sooner the better.